Welcome all traders to their daily look ahead. This is where we take a look at gold, the dollar, and the mini NASDAQ to find out what types of trades we can take the following day. But before we dive into the charts, make sure to like and subscribe so that more people can enjoy this content. Hello everyone, this is the daily look ahead for April 17th, 2025. Let's get started with gold. So gold has shot up and it's made a fast move all the way to the 78 fib, 1.78 fib, and that sets right up there at about 33.64. So gold, what happens from here? Well, let's go down and we're going to move down to, let's go down to the 4 hour. So this is what we had gold heading up, which it has done, and it's completed its full swing. Now what we would expect is another pullback. And like we said before, gold, when it pulls back, so far, everything is saying a continuation up. So we would look for something like this, a move down and then a continuation up. And that continuation will probably go up into the 400 to 500 zone, possibly even up that high before we see a considerable move down in gold. But all conditions favor an upside move in gold until we get into a big stock market melt off, where then we could see gold start to pull back significantly. But even then, it may hold above this channel line. So we're in a stagflation environment and low growth and high interest rates. So gold should continue to move higher based on that. Dollar has stayed in its range. It has not broken above this channel. So we still expect dollar it may move back up, but we expect it to eventually break this range and move further to the downside. And so we're just looking at dollar to move down into that range there. So if dollar does break this range, we're looking for a 98.4 hit down in here. So that's where we see dollar going to next when it breaks this range. Now, dollar could break up again and then break down to that range. So we could see a breakout, but we've got to watch this range. Whichever side it breaks on, if it breaks out to the top side, it's going to move up to about 100.83. If it breaks to the downside, we got a 98.40 target for dollar. Taking a look at the 4 hour chart for NASDAQ. So we've pulled back again to this level. We're still in the wedge. I'm expecting this at some point. So you see here, if we zero in on this, we have a channel that's moving down right here. Once we break that channel, which I believe it will do, retest, come back down, I believe that we move to the top side on this. So I'm looking for a move to the upside, possibly all the way back up to 19.049. Once it gets back up there, we could be seeing a pullback there. I'm thinking at some point we push out and move up. Now, today, or actually yesterday, Powell, he was like higher for longer. However, concerning tariffs, China did say that they would look at meeting with the United States and see if we can put an end to this high rates on the tariffs. So that's what we're looking for. And that could give it a significant bounce to the market if that keeps going in that direction. Bitcoin, we're right on the edge of this channel. It's holding there. So yes, I do still expect this to break up to 92,605. So Bitcoin's still a long at this point. Dow is still in the wedge. So we're looking at this double bottom right here, this move up, this pullback, and we're staying in a range here in the wedge, and we're expecting a breakout and possibly get that tomorrow. Maybe it waits till Friday to break out. So we'll see. We could stay here all week. Again, this is out there on the 1 and 4 hour charts. So we could stay here all week and maybe it breaks out next week, but we'll see. But again, my view is that this is going to break top side. So that means eventually it'll break out of this wedge and move up to, squeeze down here, move up to this level, which sets at about 42,278. We're going to wrap it up with oil. So as we had talked about at the beginning of the week, We expect oil to go higher, so we're expecting about a 64.92 level is where we're looking for oil to go, and it looks like it's building to push out. Not sure if it pushes out here, but it's at some point pull back, push out. It's gonna go up there, and it's gonna go up to about 6490.98. So this completes this daily look ahead. Hope everyone is having a good week. Hope your trading is going good. Again, a lot was on the docket today. We kind of kept, our views in line and trying to trade the day trade side of things, where we're going back and forth in the range. If you'd like to know how to day trade as well as get into a position and stay in it for a while, go ahead and click the link in the description. Come on in, check things out, and learn how to do this as a business. Learn how to make money at it. Learn how to live by your investments, and we'll teach you how to do that and how to be a very successful trader. We get very in depth in reading the markets. We don't play biases. We really teach you how to read what the market is telling you to do next, and that's so important by looking what has happened, what is happening, to develop a probable outcome of what will happen. And there's a whole bunch of factors in doing this. But once you learn it and once you do it consistently, it's second nature. It's easy. It's just you go in, you have your mindset all put in order, and now you can apply the methods to understand and see what the market is telling you and that it's going to do. And then you're able to take those risks many times a day because you're risking at the right places at the right times, and your risk ends up being very small. So you can do multiple risk situations, which allows you to have a lot more strong wins than, you're dealing with a lot more small losses versus big losses, small wins. So give us a try, see if it's for you. Take care, and we will talk to you tomorrow.